Do not blink. I'm going to show you something incredibly visual using my iPhone and a playing card. Watch, if I hold the phone in just the right spot, you can see the reflection of the angel in that card. But watch as that angel comes to life. And it gets stolen from the card itself. But watch, I can actually flick it straight back onto the card. Stick around and I'll teach you how to make this yourself at home right now. Welcome back to Tutorial Tuesday, everyone, and I hope you like the new setup. I spent the weekend doing it for you all, and in fact, I filmed a little montage. Okay, so just before I teach you how to do the trick from the beginning of the video, I have to say thank you all so much. 20,000 subscribers. I hit it like 20 minutes ago. It was literally like a month ago we hit 10,000 subscribers. I remember celebrating with you all on the channel, and then today we hit 20,000. I can't believe it. Thank you all so much for blowing my channel up. If you haven't done so already, hit the subscribe button. On to the trick from the beginning of the video. You'll remember, some of you if you follow me on Instagram, that 6 years ago I posted this video clip.
For my real rap, man. Tired of that, man, retire that. They don't really wanna hear the truth no more. Think they scared how I make them feel. And you can say anything you want about me, I ain't worried, that don't make it real. They don't really wanna hear the real no more. Think they scared how I make them act. And you can say anything you want about me, I ain't tripping, that don't make it fact. Look, coming live from the gutter like a cold puddle.
That was my take on Paul Harris's Twilight Angels effect. And then about a year after releasing that, I released something called Abyss, which used a Zippo-style lighter and friction ink to make the angels slowly appear. There were two problems with that trick. One, I don't smoke, so I don't carry a lighter on me. I don't think many people do anymore. And secondly, that card couldn't instantly be reset and performed immediately. So I've developed a new method, which you're going to learn in today's video, which allows you to keep the file on your phone, so you have it on you wherever you go, and the card instantly resets. You can just repeat this over and over and over again, and it's just as visual. So, by the end of today's video, you will have a gimmick that you can keep in your wallet or in your deck and use it all the time, and you'll also have something on your phone which will stay there ready for whenever you want to perform this effect. The file that you need is going to be included in the description below or in this link boop, 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 in the top corner of the screen. And remember, if you want to win the gimmick from today's video, my very own personal gimmick, then all you need to do is make sure you're subscribed to the channel and comment anything down below. And if you want to just show me some appreciation, you can hit that subscribe button and comment down below anyway. Now, with all that being said, let's just dive straight into how to make this trick. The first thing I did was to scan in an image of a bicycle rider bag. Using the magic wand tool, or W, I selected all of the white space on an angel. So very quickly did it like this, as much as I could with as much detail as I could keep. I then copied this image into a new file, which is a black screenshot from my phone, so it's the exact right dimensions. I then pasted that image onto the screenshot and positioned the angel in the correct orientation on the phone, just like this in the top right corner. I then went back and forth on my phone a couple of times to make sure that the angel was the correct size, and that meant having to scale it up and down a couple of different times. Once I finished this though, I exported the black screen and the screen with the angel on into my editing software, in this case Final Cut Pro, and opened up a new file which is the exact same dimensions as my phone screen. There I put the black screen to last 10 seconds, followed by the angel appearing on the screen, and you can see that fades in, and I use the opacity keyframe to do that, but you can use a transition if you like. Also added these dots that count down from 3 to 1. 3, 2, 1, and now the angel begins appearing. That way I can see when it's going to happen, and I hide those dots with my hand. The same happens again when the angel vanishes onto a black screen. So they count down 3, 2, 1, boop, and the angel vanishes. I then leave the black screen run for as long as I want. Then all I did was export this and share it onto my phone. Next, we need to make the gimmick. So this build is actually incredibly easy compared to what you would imagine. You just need two matching back playing cards, and I'm going to build the gimmick into this card. All right. So the first thing you do is you're gonna cut out the angel as best you can from one of the cards. So I'll literally do that like this. See that you're left with the angel just like that. Next, you're going to take a red Sharpie and colour in this angel right here. Just like this, and allow that to dry for just a minute or two. Now you're going to take the angel and place it into the same position on this card as where it should go. And using a pin, you're going to poke a hole through the angel's head and right towards the base of the bicycle. Make sure you poke through both cards. So now, don't worry too much about that hole being too visible, because this elastic thread is going to fill in the holes. This is Prim elastic thread, it's invisible elastic thread, and it's available in the description below. You can see on Amazon where to get it. So take some of this elastic thread, it's kind of hard to see on camera, cut about 10 inches of it, so you can see it right here, and you're literally going to thread it through the face of the angel, and the other end is going to be thread through the bicycle wheel, and you're going to tie a knot on the back of the card, just like this. So now I'm going to tie 3 knots in this thread on the face side of the card. One, and I wrap it around my pinky, like this. So I go here, 1. Now I wrap it around my pinky again. And this allows me to pull it tight without the knot being too high up on the card. And I pull through, and then one more time, just to make sure it's good. Like that. And we're nearly there, because now we have this excess thread that I'm just going to cut off. Make sure not to cut the knot off, but I'll just take the excess amount of thread. You can trash this. And now we have our gimmick, which does this. So let me run you through how to perform the effect. In my phone, I have an album that I made called Angel, where I've got a perfectly black screenshot, and next to it, or after it, I have the video of the animation, okay? So you can see that's the animation where the angel appears in the top part of the screen, then the countdown, 1, 2, 3, and then the angel vanishes. Black screenshot and the angel. When I'm ready to begin, I open up this album on my phone and get rid of the 2 bars. And what I can do is display the phone all around. You also want to wait for the bottom bar here to vanish, and that's why I cover this with my hand, for A, to cover the bottom bar, and B, to cover those countdown dots. So I can display this all around. I'm going to show the phone first, and as I show the card, I'm going to just swipe. I'll do it with the bars so you can see. I'm going to swipe onto the video, which is going to automatically play the video. Okay, so I'll show the phone, I show the card, I'm going to swipe and come back. Now, what's going to happen is this. I'm going to need to align my phone with where the angel appears on the screen. So I'm just going to pause the video here. Now you can see that it looks pretty perfect right there. On my phone, in particular, the alignment is that the angel is right between the 2 cameras and just covering the first part of the circle. And I know then that it's going to be in pretty much the exact right place. You also want to make sure that the phone is completely horizontal, not at an angle. All right. So as I come in from here, boom, I'm going to swipe to that video, and I'm going to line it up from my point of view like this. All right. Now, as that's happening, behind the phone, my thumb is just going to pull the gimmick to the side. Okay. So I'm coming over to line up. I'm going to steal that angel out of the way with my thumb and line it up on the card itself. And from here, it's pretty simple. It's just about timing and practice. As you can see, there's a couple of different ways to make the angel vanish. So, one way is to, after it's appeared, before the countdown dots kick in, I can swipe. So when the video is playing, if I just swipe from top to bottom with my finger, the angel will slide off the screen. At the same time, obviously, I'm going to release the tension on the gimmick so that the angel jumps back into place. That happens simultaneously, so it looks like it jumps from the phone screen onto the playing card. The one thing you don't want to do is you don't want to move your thumb in a big motion. You don't want to do a big step. You just want to keep it as much in the same place as possible. So that looks like this. If I just rewind back just a little bit, from here, the angel will appear on the screen. Boom, I can show it for a few seconds and then shoot it onto the phone. And it looks super good. Now, of course, the other method is with the countdown dots. Here, you can see them. They will start counting down 1, 2, 3, and then the angel will vanish. So that was the appearance dots. So 1, 2, 3, and it'll just vanish off the phone itself. So again, the timing with that is you move the angel out of the way so everyone can see. I see the dots 1, 3, 2, 1, and I release as it shoots onto the phone. The last way that you can do this is once the angels are on the screen, you can lock the phone and release this. But when you lock the phone, it takes about half a second for the screen to go black. So watch. I'll lock the phone, I'll wait half a second, and then I'll release the tension, and it'll look like the angel jumps onto the card. Watch, so 1, 2, 3, lock. And now the phone screen's locked as well. And that's all there is to it. Now, just a quick note on practicing. I would actually suggest practicing by recording yourself on video. Paul Daniels said many years ago in a lecture that I went to see that when you practice in front of a mirror, say you're doing some sort of card slides, you'll sort of sometimes you'll jump and you'll close your eyes because don't want to see when you're doing the moves. And it's the same thing that happens with gimmick magic. So a really good tip is to practice by recording yourself and then go out and practice it and perform it on your friends. And again, if you want to win the gimmick from today's video sent to you free anywhere in the world, then all you need to do is subscribe to the channel and comment anything down below. I'll pick a winner by next Tutorial Tuesday and send this to you for free wherever you are. That's it. I've been Lloyd Barnes. Thank you all for tuning in. I cannot believe it. 20,000 subscribers. Thank you all. So darn much. I'll be back on Thursday, live on Sunday, and of course, every Tutorial Tuesday. Peace!